Anyway, the different types of organizations that you can have. This is the traditional organization over here, the top-down structure. Boomers love this. It's well-defined, you have a place to go, you can get on top, everything's great, you have a clear job description. This is a traditional organization over here. How many people's organization is structured like that? Probably everybody's here to some extent. Yeah. This is a traditional organization. Now, the nexters coming in, they love this concept, and we talked about it. A CEO here who just down the street over here with Innovative Web Solutions, who's probably in his late 20s, started a company. He's gone from 4 to 36 employees, 37 employees in the last 2 years. And he wants to run an organization like this. It's networked, team-based, flat, everybody does what they do best, kind of a fluffy kind of organization. Now, we talked about the different strengths of that. Over here, it's nice, it's clean, positions are clean and fine, everybody knows what they need, everybody knows where to go next. Over here, you've got everybody gets to do what they do best. You don't have this big hierarchy, you don't have the bureaucracy that comes with this. And we talked about what do you do with these two scenarios and how do you solve this problem and which direction you can go. And the answer is that you can combine the two. You organize your structure where you're like this. This is what we call your money machine. Okay, this is where you take your resources and you convert it into money. Right? You like that idea? It's well set up, it's well established, you have your job descriptions over here. But then you still want to take advantage of the concept of these teams, right? Because that really inspires employee engagement, which are things that help you be more profitable, help your morale, help lower turnover, those kinds of things. So pull some people out of here and a cross-functional team out of here and pull them over here and let them help you manage what your change looks like in your organization. Because the problem with the money machine is it doesn't change itself very well. It doesn't, because it's not very quick and nimble in the marketplace. This is very quick and nimble in the marketplace, but it doesn't handle the money very well. So use both of them. Pull this out, have this group sit down and discuss what changes will happen in your organization. And you can use this group even as a catalyst for that. What direction do we need to go in our organization? What are our next steps? What threats are out there? What opportunities are out there? What strengths are out there? What weaknesses are out there? This is a concept that Randy Mays and I call people-centric planning. Essentially what you're doing is you're selecting projects within your company that you can launch to improve it, to get over obstacles, to take advantage of opportunities. And then they're going back into the company, pulling people together, and they're implementing it themselves. The advantage of that is to the alternative is within this structure, if you want to change, how do you change? You pull your management team together in the conference room. I just talked to a company this week that was talking about this. They're about ready to go through this process. Actually, they're about ready to go through this process, but they thought they were going to go through this process.
They don't know it yet.
They don't know it yet. They don't know they're going to be here, but they think they were going to go through this. They said, we're going to pull our management team together in our conference room. This is going to be great. Okay, we'll discuss what we need to do, and the management team gets around, they get together, and they discuss what their next steps are going to be, and they get all excited about it. They set their values and their mission statement and their vision statement, and they make t-shirts and they make banners and they do all this stuff. Now, outside of the conference room, their employees have no clue what's going on. They don't know what they're doing, and all they know is that management is gone, and they're kind of enjoying it, right? But they still aren't sure what's going to happen when they come out, and they're skeptical because they don't know what you're going to come up with. And then 3 or 4 weeks later, management, totally energized and excited about this new vision that they've created together, steps out of the conference room, right? And they raise up that strategic plan over their heads like it's the 10 Commandments, right? I'd stand up. You're waiting for me to stand up on the table, aren't you? That's what you think about it. And they raise that up to the employees and they say, look, we have the answer. You shall all follow this. This is the direction we are going now as a company. And the employees go, yeah, we're with you. And then they go by the drinking fountain and they go, what do you think they came up with now? I hope that doesn't impact my job. Boy, is this going to be a pain in the butt. And they put resistance to you. And now, all that energy has to be thrown against this inertia that the company has, where the employees are going to resist all those changes. And while that inertia is trying to be overcome, the world around you is changing, and all those ideas that you came up with, some of them don't work anymore. And now it's even less inertia. You can't make it, and now pretty soon the plan dies and you're just going back to the way things were before. If you pull the employees in, and they're part of that discussion, and you look for your centers of influence, and they start having those discussions around that, and it's a continuous discussion. It's not a one-time thing. It's a continuous discussion, regularly had, once a month, as often as needed. What direction do we need to head? What direction do we need to change? Suddenly, they're already bought in. They don't have to come out and release the 10 Commandments because you've got all the centers of influence already within that room.